Hello everyone and welcome to another radio review. In front of us we have the predecessor to the Sangean DT 800. And that would be the older DT 400W model. There is a similar black radio that only has AM FM. This is the one that has weather. So I will leave a Amazon link in the description below if you wish to purchase this radio. I want to mention, like I was discussing with the black radio, it is a little bit more expensive. This is only $52. The AM FM only one is almost $60. So I don't know what is Sangean or Amazon thinking here, but anyhow, talk about the box. Now, the weird thing about the packaging kind of makes it feel like this radio was lost in time from the 1990s. When I unboxed this radio, it had a little bit more modern packaging. All right, so you have your manuals. I also want to mention that the manual for the DT 800 was a lot bigger. This is like a tinier version, but same print. And it came with the wire antenna. Came with all the other stuff right here. And then, of course, came with the earbuds and all the other things. But I have my own. So, sorry if my hand got there for a second. So, this is the radio. Now, for a size comparison, I will say that when you look at both of these compared in the lighting, let's see what happens if I put yeah, see, I'm noticing it looks a lot better even with the light shining on it. Wow. That's just amazing how much Sangean improved the radios over time. So, what was the main reason why I got this radio? I keep saying I wanted my CC Pocket replaced, and I think this is a good replacement so far. I have the volume on low, just in case I start this video here. So there's a lot that I'm learning with this radio as I go along here. So first up, go over the other features here. So you gotta have the wire for an antenna, but I have a little hack, which I'll try to take out here on the fly. I do have something. I'll get it out of my bag here in just a second. Here we go. In my case here, I got this. Yeah, so when I display it, I can use this. Now, one of the negatives here, look how flimsy this is. Doesn't display properly. But when you do this with the DT 800, look at that. So, I guess they had a lot to fix here. Maybe when I put it on my display thing at the end of this video, I'll try to attempt it. So, everybody knows I wanted a CC Pocket replaced, and I think this might do it pretty well. But look at this. This is very crucial to have during an emergency, okay? The only negative I must give you a warning about, this does not have an alarm clock. I know, for whatever reason, it doesn't have it, but you want to spend a little bit more money, this model has it, the DT 800. Now, just want to mention, again, I was talking about the switch here at your speaker, mono, stereo. Forgot to bring that up as I was turning it around. You have 9 kilohertz, 10 kilohertz stepping on the AM. This also has it. We also have 2 AA batteries that this takes. But this has a longer battery life compared to this. I have to charge the batteries on these because there's some kind of weird glitch. I tried tuning in the C100 earlier this afternoon, and I don't know what happened, but at least this got me through the NASCAR races when I was in Delmarva. I had to tune in the 101.1 down there. Now I'm back in New York City, and I wanted to listen to C100, and the battery glitched. But thankfully, I know how to fix it. So like I mentioned, there's your AM again. It's 9 kilohertz, 10 kilohertz. Doesn't mention that here, but believe me, there's a way to do it. FM, you got your standard 87.5 to 108.0. Weather band 1 through 7. Deep boost bass. Now there's a negative with this radio on that. When I tried my Apple earbuds, I was noticing the deep boost bass didn't sound so good. It sounded so distorted. So maybe it's like a little flaw here, but when I turned it off, it wasn't that bad. But on FM, I don't know. I just wasn't rocking out. You know, that's why for FM, and even AM, I prefer this. This sounds pretty good on AM to me. But, yeah. So you got 19 overall presets. Goes from AM to FM. The odd thing about that is, I don't know why Sangean thought that was a good idea. I mean, shouldn't there be separate presets on AM and FM? Because this has it. On both the AM and the FM, the DT800. And the other thing I want to mention on FM, you have different FM tuning steps. You can go to 88.7, 88.9 easily, and even convert this radio to European mode. Easy. European American mode if you want quick tuning. This, however, does not have that. So I don't know, again, maybe there was a design flaw, and maybe Sangean learned along the way. You also notice, look, this has AM, PM. This does not. But again, that was not the reason why I purchased this. Remember, this was the main reason why I purchased this. And I want to give a shout out to Michael from TV Radio 1972. And I'm going to get into the 2 other reasons before we turn this radio on to see what it sounds like. Why I wanted this. Yep, read carefully. Public alert. So there was 2 reasons why I was really sold on this. The DXing on the weather band is very good with the wire antenna included. It kind of reminds me of my CC Pocket. I was trying to get KZZ31, and we'll do it in this video. Comes in pretty good here in Fresh Meadows, Queens. And KWO35 sounded really well on the headphones. I was trying it earlier when I was stuck in traffic on the LIE. So I had to go to a doctor's appointment in Great Neck, Long Island. I want to mention that even though I didn't have the alert mode on, there was a special marine warning not too far from where I was going along the Long Island Sound. And I was able to hear the voice pretty well. I was able to hear Paul's voice, the automated Paul voice, very well. It sounded terrific. I was so happy because this, there's one negative. When you put the volume on full, I cannot hear Paul. It's like Paul is speaking like from NPR News in Washington. That's how low it sounded. All right, that's the good analogy I can use for this. I cannot hear Paul speak. He's speaking like he's on NPR doing the news at the top of the hour. This sounded like you were listening to KWO station 30, KWO 35 station, the voice of the National Weather Service. Sounded so clear. The marine warning sounded pretty clear. Doppler radar indicated thunderstorms were capable of producing water spouts. That's how clear this sounded when I was on the LIE stuck in traffic getting on the ramp from Ocean Street today. So, AM sounded good too. I mean, AM sounds good on this one, but AM sounded good on this. Now, FM, it's hit or miss. If you're listening to like an FM talk station or even, let's say, your favorite sports team on FM, this is doable. Music, it's up to your ears. My ears are different, and if I want to hear music on FM, this is more doable. And now I'm understanding why Robert from Hobbyman ZXC prefers this. Now I'm understanding why when he does his FM Bandscam videos, he prefers this. Because not only does the sound is better on the headphones, you get RDS as included feature. And if you get lucky, like I have over the summer with this radio, even with the wire antenna, it's pretty good for FM DXing. This does a better job DXing with the weather band. And there's a couple video demonstrations if you want to look at the TV Radio 1972 YouTube channel. I recommend it, because if you're researching this radio carefully, that's what made me get this. Because not only does it have a loud sound in emergency, not only do you get the red light here if you have the weather on alert mode, but hey, it sounds pretty good. Alright? So, I guess what we're going to do is turn this on and see what we get.
So starting next spring, they'll start cutting a hole in your pocket.
Venice authorities at a city council meeting voted in favor of a time-limited test of a fee.
So Larry Mullins doesn't sound that bad.
Which will be
Currently,
next spring.
6:15 p.m. on Wednesday, September 13th, 2023, as I'm filming this.
Critics say the charge will do little to
well, let's listen to
resolve
how
the
Larry
problem of
sounds.
overcrowding.
Somebody said, isn't that the same as congestion pricing here, but with a boat to mitigate the number of people driving onto the island? In Honduras, actually releasing mosquitoes. Yes, releasing them to help fight a disease that's usually carried by mosquitoes. Check this
But again, on
out.
headphones,
Again,
it was tolerable listening to Greg Rice giving a traffic report earlier. Okay, so let's go through my presets pretty quickly.
Next time you place an order, your taste buds will
Alright,
thank you.
WLTW,
Why is iHeartRadio the #1 streaming radio app?
106.7 Light FM. Oh, we can hear a Keyjoy jingle on WKJY. Let's listen.
You're inside another long set of commercial-free Keyjoy 98.3.
Yep, so you heard that.
Give or take a few cents. Femi a la montre. That's the fancy newsman speech for, I have no clue what I just said. But anyway, it goes up for auction.
Maybe
this fall.
sometimes AM
It's a
sounds good without
1932 oil
bass.
piece, which will take center stage
This is a good
at the
example
event
if you're
Sotheby's here in
listening
the
to
city. Part of the
Talker
Emily
News.
Fisher Blondell collection. A huge
Supply Solutions is used by many online sports books to make sure gamblers are betting from the states where they claim they are. They saw a 56% increase in user traffic
That's
compared
their
to this
deep
time last year.
boost base here.
Over 1.1 million new player accounts were created in the first week of this year's NFL season. That's a 40% jump from last year.
Sounds pretty good to me.
which basically means
Betray his trust to foreign powers.
77 WABC.
Betray his trust to
I
foreign
mean, primarily I listen to the station on occasion.
explaining the Constitution.
Especially when Curtis Lee was on.
Described impeachable.
Sizzling. You need the help of your
WOR,
local
710.
Power of Pro.
I primarily listen to Mark Simone in the mornings when I get a chance. This is, I like listening to his commentaries. He's actually a stand-up comedian, believe it or not. If you look at his resume, he used to do a lot of stand-up a long time ago.
that's a great price.
Find the new or
Let's see,
pre-owned car of your
100.
dreams.
Cities of today's
So that's pretty
market.
much my
If you're
presets.
real
Now,
estate
to get
owner
out of
exploring
preset mode,
transactions,
that's what you do. To get out of preset mode, you gotta hit the button a couple of times, but it does it. So let's see if we can pick up, distant station might be turning on their watts for the day. Yeah, I guess not. Okay, so guess I can't get HLI on. I could pick up WMTR. I guess not. Okay, I'm not going to make a big deal out of it.
Ernie in Baltimore, keep it real when it comes to your safe space.
That's weird. How come 1130 wasn't scanned in? Let me try something. Yeah, it could be my dad's Pontiac Grandstand Charger.
Well, I think you have to ask the question.
That could be it too.
Value. And for a limited time, get 40% off your order.
Alright, so I want to try another experiment. Okay, let's go to HUD.
Still being cleared. You're backed up from 14A. Found really slow from exit 8 to exit 9. And this report is sponsored by Discover.
Because it's not coming in pretty well. I'm trying to move this around. Oop, hang on. We may have it. Yeah, see, my DT 800 would do a better job. In fact, let's go to the one spot in my room that would pick up 106.3 Thunder Country, because there's only like at least 2 radios to pick it up pretty well. No way. You just heard that correctly. WKMK from Eatontown, New Jersey's coming in. So let's go to the other spot in my room and let's see if WEBE's gonna come in. It's coming in! So not too bad. So I'm thinking there's one other spot in my room that can pick up WHUD. Let's go down to 100.7 and let's try it now.
Click on the information tab.
Okay, there we go.
Stock index provided by Mahoney Asset.
And there's the wire, so...
Fall is here. Come catch the colorful autumn views this season at Resorts World Catskills. Take advantage of their fall
there you go. There's WHUD.
$79 per night, including a $20 resort credit. Enjoy a long weekend of winning in their always happening casino with live table games.
All right, so let's go to Weatherman.
Until 9:15 p.m. this evening. What? Small stream minor flooding caused by excessive rainfall is indicated by the river gauge at the Still River in Brookfield.
So watch this.
Where? A portion of southern Connecticut in northern Fairfield County, along the Still River basin in Brookfield.
Weather mode.
Until 9:15 p.m.
So watch what I can do.
Impacts. Minor flooding in low-lying and poor drainage areas.
Yep.
River or stream flows are elevated.
The DT800 does not have this feature. Now does it?
Reports elevated indicated heavy rain earlier. In response, this may cause
really, Sangean, why did you have to take that feature away in the 800? I would have never purchased that, I would have never purchased this one if I knew that one, but...
Some locations that may experience stream-related flooding along Saturday night, partly cloudy in the east.
Alright, and there is KZC31 coming in very well with the wire antenna.
Highs in the mid-70s.
But again, it sounds much better with the headphones plugged in. Trust me, guys. My ears can't deceive me, but yeah. Sounded pretty better with the headphones. So I guess to wrap up this video, we're going to see what happens with the situation regarding AMDXing. How does that hold up? Alright, so doing a little DXing here. Yep. We're picking up AM900, CHML, Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. I'm going to go down to 740 for just a second. Alright, so Zoomer Radio is coming in. But on weaker stations, speaker sounds a little low. maybe that's a good thing. Because maybe it helps the station pull in a little bit stronger. Alright, so let's go up the dial here. Go for my safe bet stations.
Medicine, and he did great.
Alright, so here is WBZ, Boston, Massachusetts.
I wonder, do you think Joe...
No way.
Barack Obama.
But I bet he called his
KDKA Pittsburgh.
Frank, this guy normally works.
I'm impressed, guys. This is wonderful.
I don't know how well he succeeded. All right,
Let's go down the dial to AM 780. No, we're not gonna get it. I'm asking for too much to try to pick up Chicago. What about Detroit? Okay, I guess Detroit. Yeah, I know why, because my dad's Pontiac car charger. That could be the reason. Yeah, we're not gonna get Atlanta. Well, worth a try. So let's see if we can pick up Philadelphia. Alright, it's faintly coming in, but KYW from Philadelphia wants to try to come in. Pretty difficult right now. I want to see if I can pick up Nashville. Worth a gamble. Alright, I can faintly hear WSM. Heard it for like a second, and then WFAN 660 just jumped in. Oh, by the way, I want to mention randomly, this 90-second timer, so to get rid of it, you hold the power button. Alright, so you have to turn off the radio, and it gets rid of it. So at least that annoying 90-second thing goes away. Let's now go up the dial to AM 1080. So Connecticut's coming in, AM 1080, WTIC. Yes, this is definitely WBAL. Coming in a little scratchy, but it's coming in. Yeah, it's definitely Baltimore Orioles right now. So let's try Cleveland. That's so Cleveland's coming in on AM 1100. What about North Carolina on AM 1110?
Helps you evaluate and choose the best bold IRA company. I already know what it is. It's okay.
Yep. Okay, let's try up the dial at 1500 in DC.
Single to left to the first against Jackson Rutledge. Struck out looking against Rutledge in the third.
Wow.
In the fifth inning.
WFED, Washington, D.C. is coming in.
First base by Lane Thomas in right field when he was running.
That's very good.
A fly ball to right by Alfonso Rivas. Pitches in for a strike.
That is a ball game right now. That's Buffalo. AM 1520. And I guess I can give up on Iowa too, but yeah, guys, I'm pretty impressed. This gets my AM stations increased decently well.
Thank you, but the meteorologist Brian Thompson on New York's weather station. 1010 wins on 92.3 FM.
Wins news time 8:53. France ordering Apple.
It still sounds good on my AM, no question. My regular local AM, 1010 wins. So, yeah, I mean, I'm very impressed with this. I mean, am I happy that this is plastic instead of rubbery like the CC Pocket? Then, yeah, I could take it or leave it. You know, but again, there's no alarm clock. It's the only thing I wish this thing did have in an emergency, because you want to have that. But again, with 2 other radios I have right now, with Texan PL310, and then of course I have my DT800 up here, and then I got the CC Skywave with the alarm clock. You know, I think I'm okay. You know, I just, again, have this as something to put in the collection, you know. So again, I'll leave an Amazon link in the description below if you're interested in purchasing this. As I'm recording on September 13th, $52. Again, there is a black model that does not have the weather band, but again, it's a lot more expensive, which doesn't really make any sense because it used to be the opposite way, but now this is the less expensive option. So yeah, that's going to conclude this video, guys. So I hope you enjoyed this review of the Sangean DT 400W.